Do you often feel sad all the time? You often worry too much and cannot focus in class. Do you notice that some of your friends that really love to talk and are very social, suddenly they talk less and do not want to go out and play with you anymore? This is some of the symptoms that shows you or your friends might suffer from mental illness. It is not unusual for teenagers to have mental illness. According to our World in Data, 1 in 10 people live with a mental health disorder. If you have 30 people in your class, at least 3 of your classmates suffer from some sort of mental illness. There are various types of mental illness, and in this video, we will focus on those that are usually faced by teenagers, which are depression, anxiety, eating disorders, self-harm, and suicides. Now, let us have a look at each condition. What is depression? It is a serious mental illness that can interfere with a person's life. It can cause long-lasting and severe feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and a loss of interest in activities. It can also cause physical symptoms of pain, appetite changes, and sleep problems. Some symptoms that shows a person suffers from depression are feelings of sadness or hopelessness, angry outbursts even over small matters, loss of interest or pleasure in most or all normal activities such as hobbies or sports, sleep disturbance including insomnia or sleeping too much. It is actually normal for teenagers to have a time where they are often irritated with others, often sleeping, and easily feel sad. But when symptoms last for 2 weeks or more, it could signal depression. Anxiety is a feeling of fear, dread, and uneasiness. It might cause you to sweat, feel restless and tense, and have a rapid heartbeat. It can be a normal reaction to stress. For example, you might feel anxious when receiving exam results, taking tests, and making big decisions. But if your feelings of anxiety are extreme, last for longer than 6 months, and are interfering with your life, then you may have an anxiety disorder. There are various types of anxiety like OCD and PTSD, but the one that is usually experienced by teenagers is social anxiety disorder, which is when you feel overwhelming worry and self-consciousness about everyday social situations. You obsessively worry about others judging you or being embarrassed. According to Polaris Teen Center, 1 out of 3 adolescents between 13 and 18 years old are affected by social anxiety disorder. This illness might start with an obsession with food, body weight, or body shape, and it can lead to serious health consequences and may even result in death if left untreated. Some symptoms of one with ED is severe restriction of food binges or purging behaviors like vomiting or over-exercising. Eating disorders can be experienced by anyone at any age with any gender no matter their body weight, but it mostly affects adolescents and young women. Up to 13% of youth may experience at least one eating disorder by the age of 20. It is intentional self-inflicted damage to the surface of one's body. This typically is done to obtain relief from negative feelings or mental confusion. The estimation of self-harm among high school students is 12 to 23%, with rates higher in females than male students. Self-harm is usually done by someone that suffers from mental illness, and people with history of sexual abuse or chronic neglect and maltreatment in childhood often do self-harm. It is the second leading cause of death in young people aged from 15 to 24 years old. It is not a mental illness, but it is a serious potential consequence when one suffers from a mental disorder like the one that we cover today. It cannot be prevented with certainty, but risk can often be reduced with timely intervention. When someone talks an unusual amount about death or say things like, "It would be better if I wasn't here," it might be a sign that they are suicidal, but not everyone who threatens suicide will follow through with it. Now, what is the next step after learning about these mental illnesses? If you feel like you suffer from depression, there are many online tests to see your depression level. You can also take the DAS test by going to your counseling teachers. It is also important for you to go tell your parents or guardian if you feel like you are suffering alone. Only then can they bring you to see a specialist or psychiatrist. You can also do lifestyle modification. It might seem unimportant, but this might change your life. Eat a balanced diet, sleep well, and take a 30-minute walk every day. It is really important for you to have support from anyone. You can ask for help from friends and family, go see a therapist, or you can contact a helpline that provides support for mental health like Befrienders. You can visit any Instagram page that talks about mental health to learn more about other kinds of mental health and see how others live with mental illness. Remember, you are not alone in this fight. If your friend also shared their problem to you, Listen more, let them talk, and do not judge. It is important for us to break the stigma and stop the discrimination against people that suffers from mental illness. If you suffer from mental illness, the most important thing is that you need to admit that you need help, because only after that can other people help you. Let's meet again in another time. Remember, it is okay not to be okay, just like the Korean drama.